Hello students, in my previous video I have discussed with you all the two branches of economics, that is microeconomics and macroeconomics. Now in today's video we will be differentiating between the two. Okay, so let's start the differentiation. Now let us begin with the microeconomics. Microeconomics is dealing with the individual aspects of the economy. For example, individual aspects means individual consumer or individual producer or a firm. This is the meaning of individual aspects. On the other hand, macroeconomics, it deals with what? It deals with the larger aspects of the society. That is, it studies the economy as a whole. Means here in macro what we are studying? We are going to study about the whole economy. Next, in microeconomics involves how a consumer and a producer makes choices given their budget. Means whoever is a consumer and a producer, how they are making choices with their own budget and other variables. Okay? And on the other hand, macroeconomics deals with what? It deals with how different sectors of the economy. Means in macroeconomics, it is dealing with what? It is dealing with whom? It is dealing with different sectors of the economy. Means how the different sectors of the economy are making their choices. Now you must be wondering, ma'am, what is the meaning of different sectors of the economy? Different sectors means children, जैसे household sectors हो गया, industries हो गई, foreign sector and government sector. These are what? These are the different sectors of our economy. You will understand this well when we come to the further part of our book. Now we already know that the agenda of microeconomics is what? It is to solve issues at different level, individual level, sorry. Agenda of microeconomics is what? To solve the issues at individual level. Therefore, the method which is used is partial equilibrium. Now here you must be wondering, ma'am, what is the meaning of equilibrium? Equilibrium means to attain balance. That is, attaining the equilibrium in individual market. That is the main agenda of microeconomics. On the other hand, the agenda of macroeconomics is what? It is to solve issues at national level. And the method which is used is general equilibrium. General equilibrium means what? Equilibrium in all markets of economy. So simultaneously with this, let's move to the next difference. That is the variables which we are using. See, in microeconomics, the variables used are price, profits, revenue, individual consumers demand. Individual consumer demand means single person who is the consumer. For example, we are the consumer. What is our particular demand? Okay? This is the meaning of individual consumers demand. Individual consumers supply also. And so on. Now, individual consumer supply means what? We are the individuals. If we are the producer also. Means if I am manufacturing any product. So, I am the supplier or not? So, in the same way, we are also going to talk about individual supply. This is the meaning of individual supply. Now, on the other hand, macroeconomics involves variables such as aggregate demand. Aggregate demand means whole economies or whole nations demand. Aggregate supply, poverty and unemployment, etc. All these things you will study in class 12th next year. Finally, now let me tell you one interesting difference, students, between these two branches. Microeconomics is also known as what? Price theory. Why it is known as price theory? Because the main focus of microeconomics is on determining the prices in individual markets. Now, on the other hand, macroeconomics is also known as what? It is not known as price theory. It is known as what? Theory of income and employment. Why it is known as theory of income and employment? Because the main focus of this macroeconomics is to determine income and employment levels in a country. Because its main focus is what? To determine income and employment levels in a country. So this is about the differentiation between micro and macro. It's given in my PDF. Please copy down in your microeconomics copy. Now students, in the next video what we will study? See, we are going to study this next topic. Central problems of an economy. So in my next video we are going to study about central problems of an economy and the concept of production possibility frontier. Okay. Thank you for watching.